Welcome to the 12th video on our weekly legal update series. In this video, we will be reviewing news items from 18th January to 23rd January 2021. In first important news, the Bombay High Court has held that media trial during the investigation interferes with the administration of justice. In the case of Nilesh Navlakha versus Union of India, while hearing a batch of public interest litigations, the High Court has held that media trial during the criminal investigation interferes with the process of administration of justice and amounts to contempt of court under the Contempt of Courts Act 1971. In second important news, the Supreme Court has upheld the constitutional validity of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Amendment Act of 2020. In the case of Manish Kumar versus Union of India, the three-judge bench has upheld the constitutional validity of sections 3, 4 and 10 of the IBC Amendment Act of 2020. While hearing these petitions, the court has also granted some reliefs under the power of Article 142 of the Constitution. In third important news, the Supreme Court has held that benefit of probation is not excluded by mandatory minimum sentences prescribed for offences under the IPC. In the case of Lakhvir Singh versus State of Punjab, the court has held that benefit of probation under the 1958 Act is not excluded merely by mandatory minimum sentence provided for certain offences under the Indian Penal Code. In fourth important news, the Supreme Court has held that segmentation of a project to avoid environmental clearance is not permissible. In the case of National Highways Authority of India, the court has held that adoption of segmentation of a project cannot be adopted as a strategy to avoid environmental clearance impact assessment. The court has also made observations on how development and environment must go hand in hand. Further, the court has also directed the Ministry of Environment to constitute an expert committee to examine this issue. In fifth important news, the Supreme Court has dismissed the review petitions against the Aadhaar judgment. In the case of Beggar Foundation versus K.S. Puttaswamy, a 4:1 bench of the Supreme Court has dismissed the batch of review petitions filed against the Puttaswamy judgment of a constitutional bench. However, Justice Chandrachud has dissented, saying that the review petitions should be kept pending until the larger bench decides the questions referred to it in the Roger Matthew case. In sixth important news, the Supreme Court has again clarified that Section 228A of IPC has to be followed by both the print as well as the electronic media. In the case of Ms. X versus State of Jharkhand, with respect to revealing the identity of the rape victim, the court has clarified that the law is clear and it provides that Section 228A of IPC will apply to both print and electronic media. In seventh important news, the Supreme Court has said that the criminal court under its bail jurisdiction is not expected to realize the dues of the complainant. In the case of Dileep Singh versus State of Madhya Pradesh, the court has said that a criminal court, while exercising its bail jurisdiction, cannot be expected to act as a recovery agent to realize the dues of the complainant. Later, in another case, the Supreme Court has observed that while exercising bail jurisdiction, the High Court cannot issue directions which will have a direct bearing upon the trial. In eighth important news, the Supreme Court has said that Section 12, Clause 5 of Arbitration and Conciliation Act is mandatory. In the case of Haryana Space Application Centre versus Pan India Consultants, the court has held that Section 12, Clause 5 of the Arbitration Act dealing with the ineligibility of a person to be appointed as an arbitrator is a mandatory and non-derogable provision. This brings us to the end of our video. If you like our content, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.